Well, war of words between Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee and the BJP over vaccines after Mamata Banerjee questioned the centre's policy of keeping the right to distribute 25% of COVID vaccines and opposed the GST on medicines and vaccines. Amit Malviya has now hit out at Didi for what he says is doing politics on the vaccine. Malviya said that the centre had agreed to her earlier demands of procuring and administering vaccines. He's also accused her of changing her position on this. Mamata and her attack hit out at the centre for distributing vaccines to private hospitals and not to states. She's also said that Prime Minister Modi only knows how to speak against the states and questioned his eagerness to take credit for vaccines. She's also asked what happened to the promise of free vaccines that BJP had made before the elections in Bihar.
जो व्यक्ति मुफ्त में वैक्सीन नहीं लगवाना चाहते, प्राइवेट अस्पताल में वैक्सीन लगवाना चाहते हैं, उनका भी ध्यान रखा गया है। देश में बन रही वैक्सीन में से 25% प्राइवेट सेक्टर के अस्पताल सीधे ले पाए, ये व्यवस्था जारी रहेगी।
कोविड वैक्सीन पे जीएसटी 5% लगाते हैं तो वो जिंदगी और मौत का खेल कर रहा है। सवाल ही नहीं पैदा होता है। इसको तो पहले विड्रॉ करना चाहिए। बड़ा बड़ा भाषण देता है, 1 घंटा का भाषण में कोई जीएसटी विड्रॉ होगा, ये बात तो नहीं है।
21 जून सोमवार से देश के हर राज्य में 18 वर्ष से ऊपर की उम्र के सभी नागरिकों के लिए भारत सरकार राज्यों को मुफ्त वैक्सीन मुहैया कराएगी।
ऐसे बहुत सारे स्टेट है जो अपने से खरीदा और अपने से किया। ऐसा हम भी 200 करोड़ रुपया का वैक्सीन खरीदा और दिया। ऑक्सीजन भी हम लोग को ही खरीदना पड़ता है। प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने कुछ नहीं दिया है भाषण छोड़ के।
सरकार के सभी तंत्र लगे। ऑक्सीजन रेल चलाई गई, एयरफोर्स के विमानों को लगाया गया, नौसेना को लगाया गया। बहुत ही कम समय में लिक्विड मेडिकल ऑक्सीजन के प्रोडक्शन में 10 गुना से ज्यादा बढ़ाया गया।
Why so many 18 to 45 years the people are died already because they didn't get the COVID vaccine or the oxygen. How even Agra yesterday हमने देखा क्या 22 पेशेंट को मॉकपोल का नाम पे ऑक्सीजन नहीं देके मार दिया। What is this? What is going on?
Well, vaccine hesitancy has been one of the biggest hurdles in India's fight against COVID. A vaccination awareness team was met with massive protests by lathi-wielding villagers in Bihar's Begusarai. The villagers, including women, brandished sticks to the team, forcing them to go back. Villagers said the officials can't force them to take the vaccine. They would rather die than take the jab. The district administration has said they had sent the team to spread awareness about the vaccines as no one was willing to take this. But to their despair, the team had to return. Villagers were not even ready to listen to them, forget about taking the jabs. Well, in spite of dip in numbers, COVID remains a potent threat in Maharashtra, the worst hit state in India, both in the first and second waves of the pandemic. However, Congress workers forgot to adhere to social distancing norms at a function that was organized in Washim. The program was attended by Maharashtra Congress Chief Nana Patole, who ignored social distancing norms. He was seen cutting a cake on stage, with many Congress supporters ignoring all social distancing norms. Some were seen even taking selfies. Before the arrival of the state Congress chief, party workers were caught on camera showering cash on the son of the organizer of this event. Surprisingly, the police and administrative officials present outside the venue where the celebration took place did not take any action against the crowds. Well, after stopping distribution of the miracle COVID drug in Nellore in Andhra Pradesh that we had first reported on, the same drug was given approval on the 6th of June. This move by the Jagan government has given reason to politics in the state. Here's more.
In Andhra Pradesh's Nellore, thousands gathered to get their hands on what was touted as miracle eye drug to help COVID-19 patients recover. The herbal concoction was distributed by a self-proclaimed Ayurvedic practitioner, Anandaya, claiming it was the answer to curing COVID infections. After these images went viral, the Andhra government halted the sale of the so-called miracle drug. An inquiry revealed that Anandaya, who was distributing the medicine, had barely finished school. But then out of the blue, on June 6th, the Andhra government granted approval to Anandaya's herbal drug. A YSRCP MLA was even seen distributing the questionable drug.
The government in such a situation should come forward voluntarily and support by allocating additional funds, by providing raw materials to Anandaya Garu and to make arrangements for distribution of medicine. But instead of doing that, they are resorting to a huge scam by selling this medicine online without the consent of Sri Anandaya.
The efficacy of the drug went for a toss as politics erupted. While its own party MLA went about distributing what was being publicized as a miracle cure, the Jagan government claimed that the herbal concoction may not cure COVID-19, but it would surely work as a health supplement. With Ashish in Hyderabad, Bureau Report,